Hey guys, it's me again. So since I got a 100 subscribers, which is fucking awesome. You guys are fucking awesome. It's actually been so fun making these videos. It's just it has given me a chance to watch a lot of different movies and possibly find some more favorites of mine, and so it's been a blast, and I just want to thank you all for making it a blast. But yeah, kind of thinking about what can I do to celebrate 100 subscribers, and I thought, well, why not just be boring and watch one of my favorite movies? And of course it's a horror movie, and of course I'm talking about Silent Hill. I know that some people don't like it, because they play video games and it is different than video games. I know some people love it. I'm one of the people who love it. Possibly, I might end up playing the video game eventually because my brother has Stream. And I might just hop onto his account and buy the movie or the game so that I can play it and see, what it is. Like I said, this is one of my favorite horror movies. It's, I think, 2 words to describe this movie. It's hauntingly beautiful. I absolutely adore the fact they use practical effects. So often than not, you don't get this with movies, and I also enjoy the story, and it's just a fucking great movie. FYI, if you want to go to watch the whole movie, go to Tubi TV. It's completely free. You can watch it there. I'm not sure if my reaction will get blocked because I know other reaction videos for this movie have gotten blocked. Just in case, I'll leave the link down to Tubi TV in the description so that you can go and watch it there if this video does indeed get blocked. But yeah, let's just get right on into the video, and you can see kind of my thoughts on it. Already, I love the music. It has a very much like, I guess, country feel. It kind of reminds me of some of those, like the West, the horror movies based in set in like the West or the South. I love it though. I just go and listen to the soundtrack randomly when I want to be in if I'm really in a dark mood, because it's just so fucking beautiful. I'll say this throughout the entire movie. It already kind of the kind of vocals. It does remind you of this really dark movie of like hell. It's gorgeous.
Hey, it's okay, sweetie. We're here now.
Sean Bean. Full disclosure. Spoiler, I guess you could say. One of the only movies where he doesn't, well, die.
Wow. This is an amazing lion. Did you do that all by yourself?
Already, I love the fact that this movie kind of sets the tone for what it's going to be about. One of the aspects that I really think it's about is a mother's love for her child. So that's another reason why I love this movie so much. It's just because I'm always a sucker for the kind of parental relationships. And so this is definitely, one of them. Another reason I like this movie is because of the actress. I actually enjoyed her in Rogue. That's one of the other movies. Giant alligator movie, of course, because those are my jam. Dun, dun. Always appreciate a horror movie that has an amazing soundtrack, by the way. The fact that just this scene alone has this really creepy fucking soundtrack kind of adds to the kind of dread of it. Of course. I'm not even sure if this character is actually in the game or not, but yeah. like I said in, the Army of the Dead video, I have a weakness for blondes with short hair and weapons, and so you know I'm gonna love this character.
I didn't. Mommy.
I can't remember.
Isn't this the girl who later plays in Breaking Dawn? I think it was. Yeah. I'm not saying she's a bad actor, but I don't know. Maybe it's just making me realize how old this movie is, I guess, compared to like Breaking Dawn.
Darren came from West Virginia.
Silent Hill is in West Virginia. That's something I've missed, all the other viewings I've seen of this. I don't know why, but this music kind of reminds me of Fantastic Planet. Just the tone, I guess. I do kind of enjoy the fact that we kind of get some, like, indicator of, indicator that we've entered Silent Hill. The hellish version of Silent Hill. And once again, I do love how they pretty much transition. They're going into this alternate universe because you see the walls are like paling and everything. I kind of do how they like. I like how they show the eyes just to indicate that he's still alive. God, I just love the. I'm assuming these are practical, the little children. Honestly, when you learn the backstory, it becomes less scary and more tragic. And I can never listen to this song without thinking of this movie.
Only the Dark One.
Okay, so this is Alicia, right? I think Alyssa, that's her name. Alyssa is the one doing this. She's the one controlling everything. She's the one preventing her from leaving. Is she the one that also changes, like, from between the realities?
I'm not okay.
What I like about this
Need your help, please.
is that you can obviously see the cop coming up in the background. So if you notice it, it doesn't come as a surprise. And it's not really that, I guess, it's not really a jump scare because you can see it coming up if you're more observant.
Girl.
Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest, I ship these two. I know that she's actually married, but when I see two women, my brain just shuts down and I immediately want them to be together.
What's going on? Hey!
Okay, one thing I love about this movie is the fact that all the creatures, they have these like very jerky movements, and it just makes it so much fucking creepier, to be honest. The fact that it just takes these creatures just moving this really weird way to make it creepy as hell. More terrifying than most movies we've seen, horror movies I've seen. Once again, I kind of just really want to watch the game, play the game, because I'm definitely wondering if some of the things from this movie are explained in the game. Like some of the creatures. Someone remind me to find out who the composer for the soundtrack is, because I definitely need to check out his other movies, because this is just beautiful. Once again, I really do kind of like how this is very dark, I guess. It's very like muted, which adds to the creepiness factor, but also is very easy on the eyes. It's not as bright, and so it really makes me, enjoy the movie more, I guess. I kind of do like how they kind of got this old, like, film feel whenever they did the flashbacks. Makes it feel like more, I guess, makes it feel older. And it actually, it kind of confirms that it is, in fact, a flashback. It doesn't just feel like, oh, you're not just confused as to whether this is, is this what's happening now or is this what's happening in the past? Because, obviously, it's completely different medium, I guess you could say.
It's gonna be okay.
once again, I kind of like how it's not really jump scary. It's just more like building anticipation. Dude, Triangle Head is so fucking, you know, kind of terrifying, to be honest. The fact that he doesn't say shit, he doesn't make one sound, he's still fucking terrifying. I am dying to know where the hell did period head come from? Was this just like a creature created by Alyssa? Is this like her subconscious or something?
Faith is what us do.
Okay. I'll be honest, I had such, you know, I kind of have a crush on, not her, but the other, her. There's actually a movie, it's called Hockey Mom. Completely cheesy as hell, but it's implied that she's, you know, attracted to women in that movie. There's like, it's kind of hinted at that she's in a she gets into a relationship with another woman. So I kind of have a crush on her from that movie.
Mother is God in the eyes of a child.
I do love that quote. Mother is God in the eyes of a child. So true. You know, children rely so much on their mother, and sometimes, you know, mothers just fail them, and it is sad. So we'll just kick him fucking ass. Yeah, she knew that she didn't have any more bullets left. Obviously why she holstered her gun the first time. The fact that she's such a fucking badass. So obviously, you know, she just cared about, you know, saving the kid. Okay, don't judge me, but I find these nurses hot. To be fair, I actually saw behind the scenes with the nurses and the actresses, you know, with their faces, you know, obviously revealed, and seeing them how they did what, you know, did the movements and all that, and so I still found them kind of hot. Once again, I do love how jerky their movements are, and the actresses, of course, did this themselves. So once again, it's so cool and so creepy. This makes this movie so creepy. And the noises, of course, are also creepy as hell. Once again, I want to see a movie with, like, explanations about how they became this way. Once again, I'm wondering if these are just, like, the people that are killed by Alyssa. I'm wondering also if the other people, I guess they're human, right? I don't know. I'm wondering if they were, like, the people that were killed before, and they're just like ghosts that are hunting this town. So are they still alive? Because they still have blood and everything. I love how they kind of have this, you know, the film Burning, kind of a foreshadowing as to what happens to her eventually.
Alessa was alone in the world.
Actually such a tragic story. That's another reason why I love this movie so much. It's less about horror and less about this tragedy that befell this girl and kind of the result of it.
Now you know why Dahlia is broken.
So we see who the cop is, you know, that he was there that day.
She even hurt someone who was only curious.
Yeah, I like the fact that they're acknowledging that, you know, she ended up hurting people because her hate grew so much. I actually really love this lesson. So ultimately, Alyssa isn't evil. She was just, you know, this tragic victim of this horrendous, you know, these horrendous people. And as a result, they create this monster. She created the monster that they themselves believed her to be.
Alessa.
So, is this the same actress that plays Sharon So she's pretty good. You know, she's good at playing the creepy little child. Ugh. And this makes me fucking cringe. In fact, she's protecting Rose. You gotta wonder if, you know, it's just that, once again, that love of my mother thing. Once again, we get this aspect, first with Rose and then with Dahlia, where they're like in front and then Alyssa's in the back, kind of paralleling that mother, you know, daughter thing.
Mother is God in the eyes of a child.
I also like the aspect that she's already suffered hell. She lost her child and she's been, you know, in hell for the last, you know, how many years. So, she wasn't, you know, one of the ones that, you know, denied what she did. She allowed these fuckers to get a hold of her child, and she's obviously suffering for it because of what she's done. So obviously, she's already suffering. So I'm assuming that Melissa, or whatever, the dark part of Alyssa is still in Sharon, because no doubt that's why they get this, like, they're still kind of murky feel. That's why they're not in the real world right now. Christopher Gans, written by Roger Avery. I need to look up these, you know, the people behind the scene to see, like, some of the other movies to see. Because I did love this movie, so I'm wondering what their other movies are like. So, I think there were some questions I had before that were answered in movies. But kind of wondering if, like, the video games will answer more questions. I also know there's a sequel. I saw it once. I don't remember much about it. So I think it would be interesting to watch the sequel again to see how I like it and whether or not maybe it answers some questions. But, so yeah. That was my reaction to Silent Hill. Like I said, one of my favorite horror movies. I don't know, I kind of gave all my thoughts during the movie, so I'm not sure if there's anything else to say. Other than, you know, right now, I might be a little bit more sparse on my videos. Like movie-wise, my movie reactions, I might do more, like, shorter videos that are quicker to watch. Simply because I'm working full-time. I'm also taking a coding class, and it turns out that is a lot more work than I was figuring, so it takes up a lot more time, so I might be a little bit more sparse with my videos. So if you're wondering why it's, you know, there's not as many for the next month, few months at least, that's why. So, yeah, yeah. Hopefully this doesn't get blocked. I hope it doesn't, because I love this movie. I want to make other people aware of it. So if you like this movie, give it a like. Subscribe to my channel to get notifications for all the videos I'll be doing. And yeah. And if you have any suggestions, then just give them, especially like horror movies. I love horror, so if you have any horror movie suggestions, let me know in the comments, and I'll see if I can get to them relatively soon. And yeah, other than that, you guys have a nice night. Stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you later.